All right, so we will get started here. We got everybody present except Rebecca. She said she might be joining late, but we pick up. You guys are at this campsite, this wrecked campsite, um, and you found Laszlo's body. He's the trapper and hunter from Erasmus, but there is no sign of Alina. Um, There are, however, wolf tracks leaving the area, and you've met these emaciated elves who are obviously suffering due to their unexpected transition to Barovia. It seems their entire forest was swept up in the mists.
We found out that the woman was a werewolf, I think. Then she because she killed the guy.
The elves did witness that.
Yeah.
They were keeping their distance, and they said that she transformed into a werewolf and attacked and killed Laszlo. But she was also wounded when she grew grievously so when she left the campsite.
Okay.
Now,
No, it
another connected thread is that you know that Alina was a 8 months pregnant when she was left the village. So presumably she's still out there and maybe wounded. So it's pretty important, I guess, to find her sooner rather than later. There is this storm that is bearing down. It's still a few hours out, but the sky is very gray and overcast, and you can taste the weather in the air, and it's you just know it's going to start snowing soon.
Is there like a blood trail that we can follow to find her?
Let me. So there is. I can't. There are tracks to follow.
Okay. Well, I guess we should just get on our way and follow them then. Can't really just leave her out there for too long.
And what are the elves doing now?
Are they okay?
They are going to take the furs because Laszlo and Alina had gathered a number of furs at the site. They're going to take them back to the village before they spoil. So at least they won't go to waste. And some of Grigori, if you remember Grigori, he owns the Hare and Hare. He was worried that the Bastani wouldn't come to trade if they didn't have the furs that they always have. So and the supplies that the Bastanis trade for are crucial to the village surviving the upcoming winter. So that's where the elves are going. They're going to take those furs back to Grigori.
Okay.
So when you follow the trail through the woods, we go for about an hour. Let me advance the clock again. So it's getting pretty late. There's only an hour worth of daylight left before it gets dark. But you get a little further, and you get to this point where you can see that there's a very dead bear sitting, leaning against the tree slightly off the path. Its belly is horrifically distended, and the stench is overwhelming, even from nearly 40 feet away.
Did belly bear? Not good. Can you tell what happened to the bear? Like a medicine.
A nature check.
Yeah, that would be Joe.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's start with a card, shall I?
This is a show thing, and we're just doing this.
That's a hell of a start, guys.
Hell of a start.
I couldn't do a medicine check?
Thank you for the try, Velma. Set the tone, apparently.
I'll take perception.
Okay.
Can I give inspiration?
Who do we have that crushes perception?
Me.
Okay, go for it.
You.
Oh, yeah, apparently you.
Yeah, Chove and Shantala. So, yep, take it away. Oh, 27. All right, you see tiny ripples in the dead flesh.
Ripples?
Yes.
Are they moving?
I'm inclined just to give this thing a wide berth, frankly.
I'm starting to worry. I'm about. Are the ripples moving?
Yeah, the ripples are moving.
They're moving?
We have ourselves a pregnant bear.
Someone needs to check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely approach the bear. This seems like a great idea.
Who's the
possibly
doctor
go
of the
wrong.
group?
Hey, I'm gonna approach the bear, but first I'm also gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just approach the bear.
All right. It's there before
like-
you with rippling flesh, and you can hear,
Is the bear alive?
No, oh no, it's dead.
Okay. Well, I think I have a spell for this. Shit, I don't have a spell for this. Can I hear if there's any other noise, like anything underneath the rippling? Can I hear anything from that?
You can hear insect noises.
Oh, we want to leave this bear alone.
Yes. Yeah. It's got
Yeah,
something
no.
that,
It's got a bunch of bugs in it. We don't need to deal with that.
that's what I figured.
Pass. Is there anything trailing away from the dead bear?
No, this was just this was off the path. Your path still takes you further in. You stopped to investigate this
Yeah.
piece, but you
Let's
have
leave
decided
that
against
alone.
interacting with it. You never actually physically interacted with it.
Oh.
We're fortunate that.
And
It's not Evie.
I was
He would've
cautious
been
not
all
to
over this.
assume that you did, but also I was listening very carefully for anyone to say I poke it, and none of you ever did. had you, it would have
safe.
exploded in a shower of gore as swarms of centipedes burst forth. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the XP for cunningly avoiding that.
Dan, you gave us a dead bear that wiggles. I'm not touching that shit.
Right, right.
Evie would have. You're like I said. You guys.
So I'll just keep a note of
That's
that
Everett.
next time I give you XP. I might figure out to throw
Yeah,
on
no wiggle bears.
a couple of swarms of centipedes that you guys otherwise would have trampled. But good for you for avoiding it. So then the trail continues.
You said you were going to give us XP. I'm not going to let you forget that.
All right. Remind me. I think I tend to round off to the nearest 25. So I think that would be 25 each. 25 each.
Okay. Well, let's continue following the tracks. That's disgusting, and I don't want to be here when it blows.
The smell is bad enough to know we should avoid it.
Yeah.
Gonna write a song, Nancy.
So let's continue following the trail then.
All right. So another hour goes by, and it is officially dark now, and you arrive. It's apparent that what you see is a wolf den. There are broken, gnawed bones littering the floor and scraps of fur from a number of animals that have been shredded and scattered about this cavern. This smell of offal and rotting meat compete for your attention, and the results are exactly as you would expect. As you take in your environment, a loud peal of thunder reverberates around the cave, and the storm outside has finally broken loose. Freezing rain and hail begin to pelt the cave entrance, and a howling wind tears through the forest. And I actually have a map for this, and I'm going to move you there now. I just got to drop your tokens. I think that's everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to start walking towards the cave because this literally could not go wrong.
I already told you the interior description, so feel free to move your token all the way in.
Just going to get out of this weather because it's terrible.
Oh, it reminds me of home. Oh, that snow that I see on the. With the flashing light.
Yes, that is a snow effect. If it causes you to lag too much, let me know. I'll turn it off.
Well, I assume everybody's coming with me, so I'm just going to walk a bit forward. Wow, that is spacious. Can I try and be stealthy in this cave? Can I try and be quiet?
Oh yeah. It's empty. The cave is empty.
I would just love to roll stealth with disadvantage with a 0 modifier just to see what happens. Oh, that's what happens.
Invisible.
Fucking quiet.
Nice. Figures.
Yes. This is who I am. stealth.
Clunky stuff.
So,
I can't roll higher than a 5 in an initiative, but I can get this.
you find a satchel amidst the scraps of bone, fur, and leather, and the and I have handouts here.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh,
Wonderful.
So,
That didn't seem
the
positive.
satchel has that handwritten journal. There are also some small bundles of herbs, a small pot of ink, and a writing quill. Um,
no.
There's no sign of her body, or
no,
While I'm being incredibly stealthy, can I take a look around the room, see if there's anything we've missed?
well, as you begin a second sweep around, the sound of baying wolves breaks the silence, and a moment later, a young silver-haired woman with an immense wolf in tow stumbles into the den, gasping in agony, with a bloody hand clasped over her belly. As she sees you, her face contorts into rage, and she spits a
Does she
curse.
does she see me?
No. Let me
Amazing.
put them down here.
In another game that I play, I have a paladin with a +7 to stealth.
How is that possible?
I have no, sorry, it's a +9 because I have expertise in stealth. I have 1 dexterity, but I have a +9 to stealth, and it's always with disadvantage. I took the skill expert feat, and I gave myself a decent stealth score because the group was always really quiet, and I wasn't because I was clunking around in armor.
so we had that other encounter with werewolves that they were like we ended on friendly terms.
End up in the cave, the other cave.
Our last encounter with werewolves did not exactly lead in friendly terms.
Yeah, we overthrew the bad guy, and didn't that all turn out well? Am I not remembering that right?
Alina
Not
is
really.
not.
We did kill most people in there.
Alina is not waiting to discuss this issue with you. She falls to her hands and knees, and her body contorts and twists as her form changes to that of a large silver-furred wolf. The
Now, don't take
beast.
this the wrong way, but we probably shouldn't kill her.
Why not?
Well, I would just feel really bad killing a pregnant woman.
I don't feel good about it either.
It's okay. I haven't.
She's not pregnant anymore.
Yeah, didn't
Oh,
you
she's
read
not.
the note? She got rid of the baby.
Oh, that's even more ominous. I could not read parts of the handwriting.
Yeah, she got rid of the baby. That's what the herbs were for.
Oh.
We can kill her now.
And
Okay, yeah, no, fucking open season.
if I forgot to mention, and I'm pretty sure I did, so shame on me. But you remember the little wolf pup that Grigori had at his shop?
Wait, that's a. Oh.
Yeah.
It was also silver.
Wait, it's a
Oh.
werewolf baby. That's fucking wild.
Oh no.
Well, we don't know that for certain because. Well, I don't know.
I mean,
We do know we have to roll initiative, apparently.
okay, all right. Hold on, I need to take bets. Under or over 5?
Got a 12 coming your way.
We got a 12 coming, a hot 12.
7.
Oh, there you
12.
go.
Okay,
Oh,
you're welcome.
That's a hot 12.
Lottery.
So I have a great idea, and it's called Crown of Madness.
Oh, so I got the 5 this time.
Hey, Fancy.
Hopefully 3.
Fancy gets to go first.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
yep.
Okay.
Where are they, by the way?
I'll
We're
be
in
quick.
the doorway.
I don't see them. Am I too far away? Is that why?
Potentially.
I'll
It could
put
be
my
the
torch.
angle.
No, you should be able to see them.
I
Oh,
think it's because
it's
I don't
dark.
have dark vision.
It's dark in here, right? He's got a torch.
Oh, my sun sword also gives off like a crap load of light.
How much?
Mantle of Inspiration. Up
Let
the
me
other
just double check so I can get the free magic item. Sun sword. Hold on. That's the crystalline hilt. The sun sword gives me. Oh no, it's just 30 feet of light.
30 feet of bright light.
15 foot bright, 15 foot dim.
Got it.
I don't really need a torch symbol over my head. I already have dark vision to 60 feet, anyways.
Right.
So I'll do Silas, Evie, and Shantala.
Hell yeah. I'll take 8 hit points and
Oh.
movement.
And I'm done.
Okay.
Space Bear.
Can I get you? Gave me 8 last time. I mean, I can't take these 8 too.
Space,
Let's
you're
see.
sitting right next to me. You're not getting it.
What's that?
Sorry.
So
No, it's Silas, Evie, and Shantala.
can I take the extra 8? Since I already have 8 from last time.
No,
No,
they
those
don't
fade.
stack.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't stack.
Oh, so okay.
But they don't last
Good.
forever either.
Okay, so I'll take them as new. We'll pretend I don't.
Yeah.
I do.
No, I don't think they would be still around. You lose them when you take a rest.
Okay. Okay, well, I have no idea she's there. I heard the sounds. Where the chicken is going to hide behind this stellar. This is like a stalagmite or something.
Right.
I'm going to ready a longbow shot if she comes within my eyesight. Within my vision. And that's it.
All right. Well, it's Space Bear's turn.
Okay. Have we decided that we're actually going to?
Yeah, we're gonna off this bitch.
All right. And that's the she's the left one, right?
She is.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give her.
Well, then, who's this?
That is Lena.
She's with a big dire wolf.
Oh, a dire wolf. Okay.
I'll hex her.
Alina?
Oops. Yeah. I'm not. I forgot to add the hex modifier, so I just rolled them separately.
Right, okay, so 12 hits for 18 damage, and obviously 26 hits for 19, so 37 points altogether.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
That's it.
Let's see, 70. Sorry, I'm just making a little edit here. Alright, and that was, what, 37 I said? Alright.
Yep.
Alright, anything else you want to do while you're back there, Everett?
Oh, so I'm just like I said, I'm holding my longbow shot if I can ever see her
Right.
from behind
Yeah,
the
you
rock.
can barely see the outline of the direwolf just on the edge of your torchlight.
Okay. It's her I want to shoot at.
Right.
I still have those silvered arrows from Esmeralda's.
You'll have to
Again.
get closer in order to see her.
Right. Well, unless Silas gets closer, then I can see her. Silas lights her up. I can.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'll
Where's
just hold.
Silas go?
All right. It sounds like Everett's gonna hold. So the direwolf is gonna bound forward.
Those rocks are gonna be trouble for it to just get over, is it?
Yeah. No, it just bounds right over them.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just go to the one who's closest here. I guess that would be going on Fancy.
I don't think it's gonna want Milkbone.
Fancy, ooh, Fancy got hit.
Oh, I should get inspiration for the quote.
For
Which-
Milkbone.
I don't think that's how that works.
Ghostbusters
Anybody
reference.
have a milk bone?
Oh, that's right. It is a Ghostbusters. I missed. Right. Embarrassed.
Gotta have one every session.
That's right.
All right, so the direwolf does not get multi-attack. It only hits you for 11 points, Fancy, and then you got to make a strength save.
And you add plus 4
Oh
to your
my
save if
God.
I'm within 10 feet of you.
You snow.
Okay, so you made the save, just barely, but you made it, so you're not knocked prone. All right, Silas.
Okay. Just gonna waltz by this stupid dog and just go straight for just straight for her. Hold
All
on.
right.
There we go. That's a way more efficient path. Alright, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity against me.
He is.
Oh, that just hits. Actually, how long has it been? How long has it been since since the bugbear?
Oh,
Bugbear.
another hour.
Okay, yeah, so that hits. I'll give you my strength save. Oh shit! All right.
So that
So it would have
means
knocked me
knocked you prone.
Mike here.
Right. As soon as you left.
Okay.
So, all right. So
So
that
I'll just spend the rest of my movement to get up, and then I'm just gonna hit this werewolf with something fun.
all right.
Let me just check my spells, see if I have it prepared. Yes, don't. Yeah, okay. I'll just hit it with a sacred flame. 'Cause the one time I needed a ranged magic spell, I just don't have it.
Got it.
Sacred flame on the werewolf.
All right. Dexterity save. 10 doesn't cut the mustard, so that's 6 radiant damage.
Yeah. How high is the ceiling in this room?
I don't know, 15 feet.
15 feet. Good to know. Anyways, bonus action, Shield of Faith, and that's my turn.
My held action goes off now, right? I can see her.
Yes.
Bow with the silvered arrow. I'm gathering. I'm gonna have a full hand of cards.
It's really amazing.
Amazing was not my choice of words, but we'll go with it. I take it that misses though.
Yeah, that misses. Do you have multi attack?
With my bow.
What about your bow?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. All right. So then we go to Valmo up here in the corner.
I'm just gonna hit this guy with a firebolt. Or not.
Ooh, right. Does not hit the
And then-
direwolf.
And then just move forward.
All right, Shantala.
I'm gonna go here.
I would love you forever. Hold on. I have to suck up to my wife. You guys have to overhear this. I'm sorry. I would love you forever if you filled my cup with soda.
Newlyweds.
Dan, roll a persuasion check.
They're telling me I have to roll a persuasion check. She's getting up, so I must have passed.
That's command or something. What is that? That's so.
No, command is only a single word, so we couldn't have done it. That's like charm person.
Charm person. Okay.
Dan, are you a first level caster?
I am that I have cantrips only.
Ah, okay. So you have friends then, which gives you advantage on this check.
And I'm sorry, Shantala, was that on Alina or the direwolf?
The direwolf, because it's a 15-foot cone. That's a terrible damage roll.
He made
So-
a save, so that's half damage, right?
Half damage.
4 points. All right, then we get to Alina's turn, and well, I mean, why wouldn't she? Thank you so much, my love. I was really thirsty. Okay, so she is going to attack you, Silas.
Thank God.
First thing that
I have the
happens,
highest AC here.
She regenerates. I got to remember her regeneration on the start of her turn. All right. So she gets multi-attack, 1 claws, 1 bite.
Yikes. And miss.
2 misses. 2 misses. And then we come to the top of round 2. Fancy.
I need a cone. I need a 40-foot cone.
Okay. Coming up.
Oh yeah, these guys are bumming.
Oh, he fell. Nice.
Mantle of
Oh,
Inspiration on Space Bear, myself, and I guess Shove if she shows up in the next 5 minutes.
Remind me what that does?
I think you get 8 hit points.
Yeah, 8 temporary hit points.
8 hit points, and you can move if you want to.
Cool.
And is that it for Fancy Pants?
No, I'm going to cast slow. I'm just trying to get the cone radius down. I think I can do it from here. That's up to you to decide, but
You could
I'm
do it from
casting
where
slow.
you were standing.
Yeah.
Before the move. From
I can't do it from where I am now.
Not without hitting Silas, too.
Can I not hit Silas?
Here, let me drop it now. So from this position, if you want to get both.
Is that what would happen though? I'd have to hit Silas too.
So
if you cast it from there, you would hit him.
I think right here the rule is you have to cover half the token for it to affect. And I think here you're covering half of Alina but not Silas. So yeah, you can get from where you are, you can cast slow on Alina and the direwolf in a cone.
Isn't slow a square or
If I ever get arrested again, you're my lawyer.
All right, so can you pop up slow? There it is. So
I'm sorry,
that
Dan.
is-
I'm stuck on slow.
That's so good. All right, so here we
Yeah,
got a
it's
dire
cube.
wolf dexterity saving
It's
throw.
a cube. Oh, yeah, Adam's right. It's a 40-foot cube.
Yeah, it's not a cone.
Whatever. They both start with C.
So Alina failed her saving throw, and the dire wolf failed his saving throw. An affected
See?
target speed is halved. They have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saves. Can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either action or bonus action, not both. All right.
These are all good things.
Space Fair.
All right, same thing.
Against Alina. So there's a hit for 17 and a hit for 17, so 34 damage. Another big blast.
Oh, almost. That's cool.
All right. Everett.
Since I'm looking for my third card, have that arrow shot again. 'Cause it could possibly go wrong.
Ooh.
Hey.
Except I'm going to play your red card.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I would.
Oh, that's dastardly.
You're terrible.
Oh,
What I
damn.
I can't actually. Well, actually, which one did you take?
The miss on an attack roll.
It's on an attack roll.
That's evil, Dan.
I know.
Wait, I get a card too, don't I?
You know what? I'll still give you the card for rolling it.
I get a good luck card, right?
But you got to give me the red card back.
Now the red card.
I get a card for critting my initiative, right?
Yeah, if you critted on an it, yep.
Oh, you can have it.
Miss on an attack roll.
Oh. I lost my
Alright,
silvered arrow too.
The direwolf is gonna move up here, get flanking on Silas.
Okay. Oh, what the hell happened to the map?
The map is going crazy on me too.
It's
I guess the snow that's making
is it all white?
No, it's just everything's black except for the snow, which is white.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that. Hold on.
It looks fine for me.
There's a glitch with it that if you switch to another tab and come back, because I think it's just an animated GIF, and it glitches out pretty easily.
Oh.
So I just took the effect off. You guys got the idea,
Yeah, it's cold outside.
right? All right. So here comes the direwolf's attack at advantage against Silas.
21 is a miss because I have an AC of 22.
All right. Look at that. And your turn, sir.
I would attack the wolf, but I mean I'm a little busy. So I'm going to actually reach out and touch Lena, and I'm going to cast a second level inflict wounds.
Ooh.
That's an additional. I think it's just an additional D10, but it didn't give me the option to actually add that. All right, yeah, an additional D10. Oh well, then 10 doesn't hit, does
So
it?
10 misses, right?
Damn. Okay, I was really hoping. That's a second level spell slot gone. That's a shame. So that's what I do. I just try to reach out and touch this slowed creature. Well done. Her AC's reduced by 2 because she's slowed.
Was it AC by 2?
Yeah, their target's AC is -2.
Then she does drop to 10. You're right, and that does make it a hit.
Solid. All right, here we go. So she takes 26 points of necrotic damage.
26.
Oh, damn.
Immediately downed.
All right, Valmo.
I guess it's just a really hard slap across her
quite
face.
a lot.
Well, it looks like Silas has everything under control.
You know, this direwolf thought he had me flanked, but that suddenly changed. All right, wild. Kill him.
Oof, just missed.
Shit.
It's also slowed though, right?
It is.
So that's it.
All right, Shantala.
So it must have a higher armor class. Okay.
Guiding bolt for 14 radiant damage. And advantage to the next person to attack.
Yes.
I guess we'll go ahead and give Alina some death saves. Why not, right?
Yeah, why not, right? I think Silas is sort of just like looking at his hand and looking at Lena because he wasn't expecting that to work.
I do that.
All right, Fancy.
Okay. So I'm concentrating on slow, I believe, right?
Yes, yeah, that sounds like a concentration spell.
Which means I can step away, right?
Because he can't take reactions. And an opportunity attack is a reaction.
Bye.
Anything other than moving away?
He ran away.
I said BRB. He's gone.
Space Bear.
All right, I'll use my bonus action to move my hex over to Direwolf,
Got it?
and I'll go for him this time. Oh, one of them.
10 doesn't do it, but 26 certainly hits for 10 points of damage.
Right on.
Alright, Everett.
Will produce flame. So hurting from that.
4 fire damage.
He's
There's a
Stay
miss
put.
against Silas. And Silas.
Okay, nice. I mean, I'm just gonna hit the wolf now. I'm just a little taken aback by how effective that, yeah.
Look at you.
Jeez.
That is just wild.
I'm just gonna
Roll
sit
that
back and
damage.
watch.
So it takes 17 points of radiant damage. Second attack, because I guess why not, right? Oh, actually, what is my card? Wait a second. Oh, cool. Not useful right now, because it's slowed. 15.
That hits.
Another 11 points of radiant damage.
11 is what he had left.
Oh. He's just sort of like looking back at Alina's corpse, Alina's currently bleeding out body is like, damn, this is really powerful.
She's still a wolf, right?
She, I guess we'll say she transforms back into her human form.
Can I try and stabilize her? Because I feel like if she dies, I feel like there's more to her if we keep her alive for a bit longer. So can I try and stabilize? Dan?
Yeah, medicine check.
Absolutely. Oh, boy, that's a wisdom check.
Yep, good enough.
12. Good enough. Okay, I was worried for a second because that's a 0.
You got a health kit, right?
No, but can I use lay on? Do not have health kits. Can I use lay on hands like a point to try and stabilize her?
Yeah, if you use a point,
Yeah, I'll use a point to just stabilize.
that's sufficient.
Okay. Okay. Wild. So, what are we killing her? I mean, I feel like she might have something important to say.
So
You
is she
can-
conscious now?
She's unconscious.
Oh. Well, you didn't read her note. She killed her mate and abandoned her child so she could run off to be with the werewolves.
Oh, right.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm just gonna leave this to you guys because this is not my area of expertise. Regardless, she's unconscious. Please do what she'd like. I won't judge you too harshly for anything extreme.
Everett is looking her over. Is there anything on her that's worth taking besides the arrows that he wants back?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite make that out, Bob. What did you say?
Oh, is my mic not working well?
No, it was more my hearing.
So Everett wants to check her out, investigate whether there's anything on her with taking or learning from her while she's unconscious.
Well, you can
He's certainly
definitely
not going to
see
touch her while she's awake.
She's wearing that choker that
Cool.
that you were told would identify her. So it's back up to her identity.
I will take her choker.
It would fetch a few gold, that's for sure.
I'm
Well,
gonna try and wear it. No, I'm not gonna try.
so we can either like drag her back to town and like, I mean, we could just take her back to town for whatever justice, is determined for her. If you would feel better about that, rather than just letting her die.
I feel like that would be just the better option.
We leave her with the elves.
Probably not
No.
the best to leave her with the elves. Just
I mean, she's
take her.
dangerous, right? I mean, it's likely she'll kill other people if she's not locked up. But we don't know that for certain.
We don't. It's just this weird moral dilemma of actually like killing an unconscious person that I'm not comfortable with for some reason.
Because you've I don't know, that's out of character, but whatever.
You don't want this head?
Like, it's a sudden and strange moral dilemma.
Strange. Happened to you?
I've got no idea. I don't know. Ever since I told my deity to fuck off, it's been wild.
Looking at life with a whole new set of eyes.
Apparently, yeah.
Maybe you need a new deity.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The last one didn't go well, and I'm just gonna avoid that for a while. Not a huge
Shantella.
fan, to be honest.
So
Yeah.
Stella, do you
Alina's
still have that silver dagger?
I do still have the silver dagger, yes.
We can wake her up while you hold the dagger to her throat so we can talk to her.
this wound that she has is festering and rotting. So she might not be long for this world if you do leave her out here.
She yeah, because she had necrotic damage, right?
Right.
I did sort of like entirely just fuck up that entire thing.
Leave her and just let the elves know where she is.
I
Well,
could
she's
heal
not-
her if you want.
She won't survive the night, probably.
Even better?
Yeah, even better. Everett's having a problem with this. He wants to heal her. He doesn't want to do it if you guys don't want him to.
No, I think it's fine if you do it, but I feel like probably should take her back to town so she can face some sort of punishment.
Should we tie her up? Well, she's a werewolf, right? She can transform, so. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens.
I'll heal her.
She says that she's not to blame in this. That Laszlo attacked her first.
Why would your husband attack you?
Because he didn't know about my condition. He didn't know at least that it could be. Well, he knew about it, but he didn't know that it could be passed on to our children.
So your response was to just kill him.
Well, when he found out, he went into a blind rage and he stabbed me in the belly.
Oh,
Who's
In the
responsible
belly?
for the death of the child?
He says the pain of it all caused her to go into labor early, and she delivered her pup and it managed to survive. And she tied it to a friend's door, a woman by the name of Glovia in town. But of course, you know
was
that
it also a werewolf, or is it actually like a dog? Because one of those is much weirder.
it was the wolf pup you saw was her child,
So it's a werewolf, right?
right?
Okay. All right.
So even if you acted in defense with Laszlo, you like came in here and attacked us.
Yeah, honestly, not the smartest thing I've seen today.
Why did you attack us? We didn't do anything.
We did invade her home.
We did do a bit of home invasion.
Well, we
It was
didn't
this
know.
cold and snowy.
It's
Exactly.
a cave. We didn't know it was her home.
I mean, we were kind of following tracks through the forest. This was honestly a pretty good guess that this was going to be her home.
Well, her hideout. I wouldn't call it her home.
One and the same, really.
I would say it's light home invasion.
Just a little bit of home invasion. Though turning into a werewolf and attacking us was just not great.
Seemed like an overreaction.
Here you
Bit
go.
of an overreaction. Like, we vastly outnumber you in both skill and just general amount of people.
It was self-defense.
Well, more to the point, if that's sort of overreaction is uncontrollable, like how are you going to be around other people?
We should just leave her to the nature. Let nature deal with it.
We heal you. What will you do? We're talking to her. Yeah.
She will live her life in exile.
And are you going to just kill random people?
She might travel west and rejoin the werewolf family that she had left behind.
Oh, did you come from them originally?
You know of the
We might have
children of
killed
Mother
most
Night?
of them to overthrow their leadership.
Yeah, we helped out. Well, there was division in the camp.
And now there's less division.
Red's very upset. Said
Well-
nothing about your child. Didn't say anything about going to reclaim your child. Just going to abandon it at a friend's house? What kind of mother are you?
She's been through a lot of trauma, and also the wound. There could be some. She's not necessarily thinking clearly, coherently.
Well, so I'm, part of my divinity or I'm a cleric, right? So I believe in second chances. So I'm going to go ahead and heal her.
For degrees.
Without getting too much into game mechanics versus story, we'll say that there's only so much you can do for this type of wound. In this state, she would require a healer. You know that Erasnu has a hospice as one of the buildings, so they definitely might be able to give proper care there.
They're just looking for someone to just clean out the wound, right? Like
Right.
get rid of anything that could start any diseases. I can literally just remove diseases with a touch.
If you can do that, if you're willing to do cure disease, then you can.
Yeah, because lay on hands, 5 points. I can neutralize a poison or disease.
Okay.
Right. Just don't bite me when I do this, and I'm gonna put my hand over her shoulder and just 5 points of lay on hands.
All right. Does she get those hit points as well, or is it
No.
you spend it in order to cure the poisonous disease?
Yeah, it's she doesn't get them. She just gets the effective of a neutralized disease or poison.
Got it. All right. All right. We'll take that. She is cured.
Okay.
And she's very depressed, and
Really?
and despondent, and thinking that she's saying she can't raise the child when she knows that she killed its father.
Well, if you take it and join the other werewolf group, they'll help you out, I'm sure.
It's not exactly like you can just leave a werewolf and your child in that village.
And you will probably regret it later.
That is your responsibility. It is a baby.
You should go get your child and then go to the werewolf.
She's agreeing. Maybe I should return to the village with you.
Okay.
I can't see this going wrong anyway, so let's go.
I'm gonna approach the
Can I
village
insight
with
her?
the werewolf.
Say again.
Last later.
Did we lose Velma?
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Didn't Everett want to insight check her?
Can I insight check her?
Oh yeah.
Can
Please go
somebody
right ahead.
insight check? All right, I'm going home. All right.
Like, I think she
Just
knows
awful.
how bad it's gonna be if she tries to double cross us, because I literally poked her and she died.
But we're gonna approach this village with a werewolf.
Well, she'll be a human.
A woman in silver hair.
Yeah, we
But-
just found Alina, like they asked us to. They're not
Should
gonna
we-
be suspicious, really.
Should we bind her up or something so it doesn't look like we're a group of us with someone that knows the werewolf is attacking?
I don't
Well,
think they
I mean-
know.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
they don't? Oh,
They don't. They just know that they went missing.
okay.
Yeah.
Your secret is safe with us. We will not tell them of the death of your husband. We'll go back. We'll tell them we'll go back and look for her.
Okay.
All right. She's game to make it back. It is
How far is it?
it is dark now. And you
We
are
probably shouldn't
several
leave in the
hours, several hours march away.
It might be best just to camp in the woods for a bit.
Or camp in the cave.
Well,
Stay in
camp in
the
the
cave.
I
cave.
stay in the cave.
You
All
want
right,
to
let's
try
do
to
that.
you want to try to pass the night in the cave?
Pass the night in the cave.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple of random encounter checks just to see if anything comes your way. And look at that, something did,
That is the worst you could have rolled.
right? Let's see what it was. This is a nighttime encounter.
Almost for a long rest.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Just please be undead. I can do something with this.
All right, let's go right back because it's thematically appropriate. So let's go back.
You have an exploding bear walking in.
Right?
Right.
God, it's all the centipedes. They're back.
It's the bear from.
Oh, that Alina fight was 125 XP each.
Are we close to 7 yet?
No.
What should be at 19? 610?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yep. Watch Alina not survive this encounter.
I know, right?
Well, hopefully she could at least help us fight off.
There we go. We'll call it 6 dire wolves. Random encounter. This guy's dead in here. So as you are doing the night in the cave, a number of dire wolves have decided to try to make this den their own. So they're coming to attack.
Probably should move Alina out of the way, honestly.
Yeah, I think we would have moved back further into the cave.
Exactly.
Is someone on watch?
Yes, yeah, you're not surprised. We won't go through the mundacity of saying who was on watch, but somebody was.
Totally not watch.
So we can all, you guys can position yourselves anywhere within the cave that you want, up to the mouth of the cave, I guess. And
Yeah, I'll just chill here.
Don't worry, he took out the last direwolf and Elena by himself to take out these
Yeah,
two.
we're fine. We'll just sleep.
I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah, fantastic, guys.
where do you want Alina?
Just literally anywhere that they're not gonna attack her first.
Back
Just,
here.
gone. Door.
Whatever it will be.
Well, I need to roll my initiative. All right, let's see if I can get above 10. Oh, that's a 19. Okay, yeah, 19 works for me.
All right, and we go first to this direwolf way out here. So he's got 50 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he'll ready his attack.
Oh, he's waiting for me.
Yep.
I'll consider it. Okay, I was right here, so that's 15, 30 feet of movement. I'll take my action to Radiant Soul, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor. And then I'm just going to stand here and just block the entrance.
All right.
Because I think reasonably none of them can actually get past me because of how big they are. Oh boy, I do love funneling.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he gets just there, and he gets to attack. And
this
to
guy-
attack, not attack very well. Not very well at all. All right, Everett.
Everett has no idea how many there are. I'm not even sure he hears them coming. But Well,
It's fine. Let me just solo this. Clearly,
you're fine, but just in case, I'll get my bow with my silver arrow. Well, I don't need the silver arrow. Get my bow. And I'll attack when I see one. And I will stay put with Elena.
All right, Velma.
Move forward and see what the commotion is. And it looks like you can see two of them. That's not what I was hoping for. So I can only see partial or half of one. Can I still attack it?
Yes,
Right.
it's got +2 to its armor class though because of cover.
Mhm. One second. Okay, so I can see a portion of this one, right?
Yeah, that one's actually got 3/4 cover, so it's harder to hit.
So if I hit him with Sacred Flame, he gets no benefit from cover.
Because it's a saving throw, that's correct. And you attacking the one on the right?
Yeah, the one right in front of Silas.
All right. 12 radiant damage. All right, anything else for Velma?
No, that's it for now.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll let them stack a little bit.
yeah,
Shantala.
they've kind of funneled.
Yeah, if you could hold that opening, let them let one in one by one.
Or go bowling for direwolves.
Sorry, I was muted, just talking to myself. So I just dashed over there. So that's all I can do.
Okay.
But I still can't see any of the dire wolves. So, but
All right.
yeah.
Okie dokie. So that leaves that. And we go to this dire wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh. I mean, that's the max amount of dire wolves that can fit in there.
There's only 6, right?
There's a few.
All right. The Space Bear.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Use feline agility to double my speed. Cool, I can actually get to them from here. I get a bonus action, move my hex to the front one.
All right.
Not great, but I'll take it.
2 hits. All right. 12 and 13, 25 points of damage.
Cool.
All right. Fancy.
Yeah, I'm running right up next to Valmo and giving him bardic inspiration.
All right. Valmo gets to move again.
No.
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 Oh, that's the other inspiration. Right. Okay. Bardic inspiration is just the D4.
I'll put it up.
That's enough.
Everyone's
And I'm
mantle.
done.
What's Bardic?
You get a D6.
Oh, on my next attack. Oh,
All right, this direwolf here now is going to muscle his way up through the crowd. He's going to take a special kind of action. He's going to do a shove. So instead of attacking, he's going to use the attack action to try to shove you, Silas. So it's a contested strength check. Okay. So he forces you. If you succeed, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So let's push you 5 feet back.
Hold on, Dan.
Right.
That direwolf was all the way back here, right?
Yeah.
So he couldn't get. He reasonably could not get into melee with me because he's all behind his friends.
He muscled his way through.
He muscled his way through. Okay.
Right.
That really doesn't help their situation because there's really no space to move around me, and I am just gonna kick his ass next round.
Well, that's why he pushed you deeper into the cave. So he cleared
well,
a little. He cleared a little space.
Okay.
But that's what he gets instead of his attack action.
Yep.
So we go back to you.
Yeah, I would just love to retaliate. I'm gonna hit him with the Sun Sword. 23. And we're gonna dump a second level Divine Smite into this because screw you.
All right.
18, so total 30.
30 damage.
Second attack. Oof. 11?
No, not quite.
No, that's fine.
Yep. All right. This wolf here, he's going to do the same thing. Another contested strength check, Silas.
Okay. Why am I rolling 11s?
So he pushes you back. But that's what he gets instead of an attack.
Does he still have movement?
Yeah, but he
past
can't.
me.
He can't move past Silas.
Or you can get in front of him so he doesn't. Am I helping you? Took my crit away. All right. Forget I said anything. I'm going to take my bedroll, fully cover it. Whisper to her, don't worry. I've got this. Back to sleep. I'll stand with my bow up, just sling if I see one of the direwolves manage to find their way past Silas.
All right, Velma.
I'm gonna move right next to Space Bear. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only see these first 3, up to this one, and this one.
Okay.
Or that's within my 30 feet range. And I'm going to cast Bane.
Ooh, all right.
Since I can't get
On the first 3 that you can see. All right. That's a charisma save for these direwolves. So
oh, sorry, that's second level. It says after at higher levels, when you cast this using spell slot of second level or higher, you target one additional creature. But
so you want to just cast it at first level instead?
yeah,
Okay.
because the one is out. So should I
Alright.
re-roll that?
No, I don't think that's necessary. So the middle one, this guy here, made his save, but the other two failed, so 2 of them are baned. I'm going to mark them with a yellow dot. And that is a concentration spell, Valmo, so you are concentrating on that bane.
So for the concentration spells, does that mean I can't do anything else?
It means you can't do another concentration spell.
But I can still do cantrips and
Right,
other spells. Okay.
right.
Uh, yeah, that's it.
Alright. Another one muscles his way forward. Contested strength check.
Not this crap again. I'm gonna roll another 11. 10.
Alright, you get pushed 5 feet back.
Oh no.
Alright, Shantala.
Right. Could I get a 20-foot radius sphere?
Please just fireball them. That'd be great.
All right. Yeah. So how do I move this again? I have to find the corner.
No, you should be able, because it's a circle, you don't have to spin it. You can just grab it anywhere in the middle and move it.
Except I can't.
No? Oh, okay. Oh, here. What about now?
Oh, well, now I'm getting the symbol that looks like I should be able to, but
Here.
oh, yeah. Up a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that gets them all.
What? Let me just find the spell. There it is.
Alright, a big fireball. I'll start saving throws going top to bottom. So it's a dex save. 16 for... We got a fail. Second guy made it. Fail. Fail. Fourth guy made it. Fail. Last guy made it. Alright. So, first guy failed. He takes 31. Second guy made it. He takes 15. Third guy failed. He takes 31. Next guy failed. He takes 31. This guy made it, so he takes 15. And this guy failed, so he takes 31. Alright, big fireball. Clearing one of them off the board. And we got another contested strength check, Silas.
Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna pass any of these today. Oh. That does nothing.
What happens on a tie?
Oh, hold on. These are strength athletics versus strength athletics. I should have passed a few of these.
Oh, contested, yeah. Contested
I'm just
by,
gonna.
yeah, strength athletics, right.
I mean, really, my strength athletics makes that a 20.
So he is rebuffed, and we'll just leave him where he where he was. This guy here, they're still pressing on. They're still. He can't get in there to attack.
Start pushing these fuckers back.
So, yeah, let's do another contested.
All right, come at me, bro. 19.
All right. Space Bear.
All right. The one with the purple dot is the hexed one, right?
Right. He's also got a
All right.
Bane on him.
All right. Let's get him.
All right. The
Nice.
first blast does him in.
Ah. Well, then the second one will go on the guy in the front then.
All right. You want a bonus action move your hex?
Can I do that in between blasts? I'm not sure if I can. So
I think.
I'll say no.
I think you can.
Okay, sure then.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
All right. Let's do the 15.
All right.
All right, Fancy.
Hello. I'm gonna viciously mock this wolf.
Dire Wolf. Wisdom save. 4 points of psychic damage. It would really make sense
right,
that you
I'm
could
done.
only use that on creatures that could understand your language, but there's nothing in that about the.
I didn't research it, but I'll look.
Right. Oh, because it's the enchantments part, laced with the subtle enchantment. That's how they get around it. Okay. All right, Fancy. We go to this wolf here, who will try to push. Try to push Silas back.
All right. Let's see. That's gonna be difficult to pass. Yeah, another 11. There we go.
All right, so another
Dice are
one.
loaded.
All right,
You know
Silas, what do you
Dan?
got?
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna use my first attack to push this one back.
All right.
Screw you.
Now, multi attack
As you
is
can make a special. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, you could this attack replaces one of them.
replaces one of them. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so
And
let's
push.
contest it.
5. No, I see what game you're playing, and I too can play this. So this one in front of me is getting pushed back.
All right.
The
all-
line shits back. Second attack, I'd love to replace it with just another shove, Dan.
All right.
Oh, no, that's a 2.
I did worse.
I guess you guys are getting tired.
Oops.
That's amazing.
It's time to slap it, see what happens.
It's just a shoving match.
All right, so Silas
That's
pushes back.
That's my turn.
What you got, Everett? You gonna join these shenanigans?
I'm gonna come forward a little bit. I'll even dash. I'll come up. I at least want to watch the show, and I'll yell out, Silas, you need help or you got this?
I'm fine. Just
Okay.
playing with some dogs.
Okay. I don't want to leave Elena alone. To protect her, I'll do that, but better watch. I'm done.
All right, what you got, Velma?
Can move up next to Silas here. And can I hit this one with a firebolt?
You sure
Or
can.
would the one of the rock be in the way?
Nope. You can get that guy.
So you kind of told it in.
That's right. You have your inspiration. Inspiration.
Oh, plus one. So would the inspiration be
You just wrote a D6.
D6 or D10?
D8.
Oh, I thought it was a D6. Sorry.
But that's on
Says
an
D8,
attack
so go
roll or a
first.
skill check. He's casting a spell, so I don't think it applies.
Oh.
Failed its
It's
save.
D8
So
once you hit 5th level.
2 necrotic damage.
My bad.
2 necrotic damage to that hexed one in the second tier there.
And then for my bonus, I want to cast spiritual weapon.
Dan, we can do this one. You're not getting those wolves through this cave, or
Right.
at least past me.
So this one, he's muscled up and he's just going to try to go for the bite.
He's gonna go for the bite. All right, they've given up their 19 misses.
Right.
Oh, 15 because he didn't actually have a.
What you got, Shantala?
Oh, it's just seeing how thinking. Sorry. I have to think about my spell slots because we haven't had our long rest yet.
Correct.
So, right. So I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Ooh, nice. 3 hits for
Okay,
23
so-
damage.
So let's have the first two go on this guy, and the last one go on this guy.
All right, so 16 points of damage to the one on the left, and 7 points of damage to the one on the right.
Well, okay.
Can't really come forward anymore. It's a bottleneck. The bottleneck is too much. These guys move up, but they're blocked. So we go to Space Bear.
Right on. Going for the same one. Let's take him out. Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
And the second blast directed to his friend to the left, I take it?
Yep.
13 over there. And we'll move, bonus action, move the hex.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Fancy.
Okay, I'm going to viciously mock this guy.
All right, made his wisdom save, so.
Nothing happens.
Right. Got the two tanky bastards up front with the high armor classes. I got one
Yep.
bite.
You got one bite.
He can see Valmo's concentrating on a spell, so let's try to bite Valmo.
Everybody
There
knows the
we
rules.
go.
And concentration should be over, by the way.
Did you drop the Bane?
I think they're all dead.
No, this one still has
Sure.
it. Or is that the? Yeah, no, yeah, it's still active on one guy.
Okay.
But let's see if it still is, because you just got hit for 10 points of damage.
So do I have to roll concentration? Or-
Right. Which is a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Okay, so you maintain concentration, take the 10 points of damage, you don't lose your spell. But now you got to make a strength saving throw against being knocked prone.
So is that saving or
Save. Strength save.
I'm gonna add +4 to that roll.
Nice. All right, take a card. Silas.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start laying into this wolf here.
That's a miss.
My rolls are so off tonight for some reason.
Of course, that hits.
Okay.
For 22?
22, yeah.
Would you
And that'll be my
divine
turn.
smite on that?
Not Divine Smite, Divine Favor and Radiant Soul. One is a +6, one is a 1d4.
Got it. All right, Everett.
Everett just moved up and he's all right. Maybe I'll help a little. Try. I'm having a good day. Ice knife one of them and hopefully it explodes and kills.
All right. Look at that.
Hey, and there's no card, Dan.
I can't take this one away from you. All right, so let's see. You want to target the ice knife against the two in the back, right?
Which one I get? Start with that one.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Awesome.
So there's 14 from knife damage. And then 16 from the cold? Good golly, Miss Molly.
You're still up.
All right. And now you can
Well,
drop
stay-
your concentration because the last baned one is fallen. So Valmo drops his concentration, and we come to him.
So can I walk around, move around the stead?
Yes.
Move right there. And hit Word of Radiance on both of them.
And that's targeting both, you said?
Yeah.
What's the area of effect on that?
5 feet.
I think that means you can only target a single creature.
each creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh,
Must
okay,
succeed.
okay, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I just don't know my word of radiance that well. Okay. Concentration. Constitution, rather. Top one failed, bottom one succeeded. Top one takes 5, bottom one takes 2.
Yeah. And then for the bonus action, the would the spiritual weapon be able to use the bardic inspiration?
Sure.
That was a D8, right?
So let's see if the inspiration helps out. Yeah, it makes a difference. 10 force damage. Look at that. Shantala.
Only one left?
Only one left.
Okay, well. No sense in using the big guns.
So he made his save, so that's a cantrip, so no damage on the save, right?
No damage. Nope.
All right, Space Bear.
All right. Just one left.
Just one. You've already got him
Alright.
hexed.
Let's see if we can get him.
And you do. He had 2 hit points left, so
Very
congratulations. So that's 175 XP each. And you guys can get in your full rest now.
Oh, good.
I will be right back.
Back. Take care of Elena.
Don't forget you have Song of Rest too.
We're taking a long rest, so we're gonna get full. We're gonna get full HP anyways.
Right.
Okay, I just dropped us back on the main overhead map. It is 6 a.m. On day 16 here in Barovia. You have Alina in tow, and you're heading back to the village of Erasnu. And I'm going to take a quick minute break. I'm dying of thirst tonight. I got to fill my cup again, so I'll be right back.
Same.
It's all that pot I smoke.
Smoking makes you thirsty?
Yeah, cottonmouth.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep pushing the wolves if it got back to my turn. They were not getting in the cave.
I think it was hysterical watching. Like a pushing
Okay-ish.
contest with some wolves.
I wasn't gonna. It was just gonna be a shoving match.
Yeah, you pushed back on that that crowd of wolves. That was good.
I don't like being bullied, so I bodied the entire group.
Right. Okay, so we won't after that big random encounter. We won't even roll the random encounter for getting back to Erasnu. Suffice to say, it takes you just over 2 hours to make it back to the village. So it's still the early morning hours when you get there. You arrive back at the village with Alina in tow. You are. What news spreads quickly as people see that you're coming back with Alina, and there's an official looking nobleman who, with several guards in tow, comes marching down the main boulevard of Erasnu. I actually have a map for Erasnu. I should put you on there. So, you all can see that?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're coming up the road back into the mountain village of Erasnu, you are greeted by a man who introduces himself as the burgomaster of Erasnu, a man by the name of Ivan Randovich. And he is very dismayed with Alina's condition. And he asks if he could take the girl back to his place so that they can give her the attention and find out what's going on.
And what does she say about that?
She is being very sheepish about it all.
Maybe it would be better for her to go to the hospital.
The burgomaster assures you that he'll have medical personnel come to his place to tend to anything she needs.
We know where her child is?
You do.
Oh, I don't think we want to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring that up to the burgomaster.
No, I was meant, that was game. You're right. 'Cause otherwise I was going to whisper it to the house.
So, does she seem like she's okay with going with him? Or does she seem like she's unsafe? Like,
She's very worried that her secret is out. And she doesn't know how the people of the village are going to react. So she's just being kind of guarded and, like I said, sheepish. She isn't resisting.
okay.
Perhaps Erasnu isn't the best place for her.
Well, but maybe this would be best in the short term.
I don't think so. I think death of a husband, loss of a child.
No.
Better. No, I'm taking it to the burgomaster.
Her husband's fine. We haven't found her husband yet.
Yeah, you did. He's dead.
No.
Oh, I see.
I'm saying this to the burgomaster.
I see.
We haven't found her husband yet. We're going to go back and look.
There's no reason to lie. He was ripped to shreds.
Kick him in the ass.
Well, okay. We should have planned this ahead of time.
Well, we can retcon a little bit of this.
It feels like we could just say we found him. He had been attacked by some animal and killed. We didn't know what.
Okay.
I'm just
There
trying
was
to get the woman out of here. I don't want her to go with the burgomaster because they're probably just going to kill her.
Well, I also feel like we shouldn't make waves. We don't know that for certain.
We are much more powerful than anybody in this village. If we want to just get her out of here, we literally could.
But we're not ready to leave. I don't think we want to burn any bridges.
That is true, but I also don't think it's a good idea to leave her here. Gut feeling.
Well, so maybe one or two of us could just go check on her tomorrow.
Perhaps.
So, if
Well, I'll leave it to you then.
Without any further ado, the burgomaster goes and leads Alina away and takes him back to the burgomaster's residence.
I give her a big hug. I give her a big hug before she goes.
Where would you guys like to go? Do you want to go deal with the wolf pup right away, or?
Yeah, we should definitely get on that.
So are the elves still in town?
They are camped on the outside of town. You will say that you saw that they're not staying in the town proper, but they are camped out nearby.
Oh, because I wanted to talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the leader is a woman by the name of Aya Glenmere.
Right. And you said that they were really hungry?
They were, right.
So, I'm actually going to offer them food and water.
And where are you getting this food and water from?
I'm going to create it.
Do you have a spell to create food and water? So you're gonna go spend some
Yeah.
time and lend some of your arcane. All right. Well, we can definitely. The day is young here. We can definitely say that you commit a few hours to helping that camp get established. Does anybody else want to go with Shantala while she does this?
That's
Sure.
okay. I can go alone. I'm not worried because
Yeah.
no, I am half
Fancy's in.
health. So like it feels like
We took a long rest. How are you at half health?
no, I'm half elf.
Oh, half
So
elf. I said half elf.
I spent my childhood around elves, right? So I'm really comfortable around
Fancy
them.
is
Yeah.
sea elf.
Silas has never seen an elf up until this point of meeting those elves.
Right.
Everett.
This is why I'm like totally comfortable around them and like want to help them out.
Absolutely, you get to learn a little bit about them. It seems like Rigori has suggested that that he can certainly keep them in trading for whatever supplies they need. If they are able to supply furs. So that is something that they're starting to take up. So it seems like the village might have some hope on the horizon in that, with Laszlo gone and Alina not currently producing. Perhaps the elves can fill in that gap a little bit.
Where's the child? 10, right?
Yes, the hair and hair.
So this will get them over the hump until they can, because presumably they don't have like money, right?
Who's that? Who's they?
Elves. The elves
Right.
won't have money,
Right.
right? So
It was very kind of you.
well, we need to help each other out.
No, very good. We'll shave a couple of hours, just a couple hours off the clock for for Elven Outreach. And what would you like to do at the Hare and Hare? Grigori, on his part, was delighted to have this wolf pup in his care and was looking very much forward to rearing it.
So we're gonna walk in. Everett's definitely walking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in as well.
Grigori, welcome back to you. The village is all abuzz that Alina has returned, but no Laszlo.
He didn't make it, unfortunately.
Oh my dear, what happened?
Dire wolves.
He was
tore him to
attacked by
shreds.
wolves.
And Grigori just offers a blessing, blesses himself, and says, traveling in those woods is not for the faint of heart. Laszlo knew them better than most, and they still got the better of him at the end. That's tragic. And what of Alina's baby? Someone said that she didn't look pregnant any longer.
Apparently, Alina lost her child. We found her; she was not with child anymore. By the way, a little pup that you had.
Okay, we can't just segue off of a miscarriage into a puppy.
Yes, I can. Everett is not good at this, but that's okay. So let's do this then. Everett's going to be looking around for the pup.
Yeah, you can see him. He's behind the counter.
He's behind the counter.
Yeah.
Such a cute little pup.
Isn't he just?
What is his name?
I'm still deciding.
Bryce.
What do you think it should be?
It's definitely a boy. Oh, is it a boy? You know that?
Make a medicine check.
Buster.
No, I think, isn't that what the note said?
I think it
was
did
a
too,
boy.
actually.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Right. Be cute.
Yeah, Elena's journal. Yeah, son.
So
I'm just gonna.
Are you gonna like? Never mind.
I'm just going to carry it for a while.
Okay.
I think we should call him Al.
Al.
Family name. Or we can call him Allie.
We can't take him with us.
And take him out for a walk.
Just don't go too far.
So I just want to ask him what else there is in the town.
Well, it's a small town. They have a little baubles shop called the Eyes of Midnight, and the inn slash tavern is called the Seven Tables. It's actually right next door.
So what's the Hare and Hare?
It's a trading post, like a or general store.
Oh, okay.
If I were to try and convince the owner of the Hare and Hare, could I try and buy the puppy off of him?
He says he couldn't imagine a price for such a rare thing.
Given
did you have
its
in
breed,
mind?
it's going to be a lot of trouble for you.
I mean, what did you have in mind for payment?
200 gold pieces.
200?
200.
Sold.
Fantastic.
Enjoy your puppy, sir.
Wow.
That is more money than he's ever going to see in like a year or so.
At least he has food.
I still have like 20 gold left, so I'm good. Oh,
Wow.
well, that makes that part simple.
Who's going to be in charge of feeding it and cleaning up after it?
Everett walks back in carrying
Elena.
Everett, what
Good
I
news,
was just-
Everett. The puppy is ours.
You can keep him?
Yep. We can
Wonderful.
Let's talk outside.
I can
lead it.
hold him.
I'm gonna leave Everett. I'm gonna lead Everett outside.
He's so cute.
So that's Elena's child. We're gonna be giving that back to her.
Okay. I planned on that. I was going to try and talk to it and make sure that he understood who his mom was and where she was and how to find her.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. But now that we have him, we can just bring it to her.
Exactly.
I
Just wanted to
don't
make
know
that
if
whole
the burger
process a lot smoother.
that was very, very kind of you, Alice. Everett gives you a big hug too.
Don't
And he
really
touched-
Silas doesn't really do hugs, so he just kind of stands there awkwardly.
And he casually touches his medallion.
It's
Okay,
not
so now
useful.
we have him now. Do you think the burgomaster is going to be okay with that?
Well, the burgomaster doesn't know that who this dog is.
So we bought a puppy.
Yeah, we just bought a like as far as anybody's concerned, we just bought a puppy.
Wink, not.
Though
You can
we
keep
should,
a secret. You know me.
right?
What are you saying?
We just
We've always been very good at this.
So we just killed half a dozen dire wolves and then went and bought a puppy.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. Leaving this puppy with the hair and hair was going to cause far more issues. As far as I'm concerned, giving this one back to Elena and sending her on her way back to the werewolves is a best case scenario here because it avoids us having to just take the puppy ourselves to them.
Okay. I will give it to her.
It's just better to not have us walk back and forth across Barovia.
Wait, didn't you have a dog?
Don't remind me about George. Bad time.
Okay. This could be your new George, you know.
That's far, far from what it could reasonably be.
Okay. I think it should go back to his.
Hey, Dan, out of
Yes.
curiosity,
Yes.
if I wanted to acquire another George, it would require 3 more days until I could turn him into a sidekick, right?
Right.
Okay, Valaki's the only place that sells animals. I don't think Erasmu also sells animals, but at some point I would like to acquire a second George.
You got it.
Right,
Right.
they
Next
sell a
time we're in
pup.
Valaki, you just definitely swing by the pet store.
Yeah, I'll just call him George version 2.1.
George too.
Because right now this is George 2, well, version 2.
But it's not quite the same.
It just isn't the same.
Silver. We're here. He's really cute.
So
And,
what
I
do you
mean,
want to
this
do
time-
with this puppy now that you've acquired it?
I think we just need to hold on to it until we can get Elena out of Erasmu.
Got it. Well,
I
on
think we
Feed
just-
on me.
on that note, I will take that opportunity to advance the plot a little bit here. You can see some people gathering in the street, and as you look up, you can see three shapes appear on the burgomaster's roof. Alina, the burgomaster, and one of his aides. There is a noose of stout rope tightened around Alina's neck and a burlap sack filled with what appears to be stones lashed to her ankles.
Oh!
The moon has
Hold on.
cursed this girl, the burgomaster shouts. There is nothing that can be done to save her, but we can prevent her from destroying us all. Alina has time for only the briefest of screams as the man behind the burgomaster shoves the girl bodily from the roof. And there is
I'm
a
gonna use
resounding
Radiant
crack.
Soul to catch her.
We're like
You
3 blocks
are,
away.
yeah, you're blocks.
You said we were walking. You said we were over here. How can we even hear that?
Well, yeah, I have you kind of maybe up in here, looking up there while this is happening.
I thought we were like over here.
Right.
Or-
So you know,
Yeah.
hundreds of feet away.
Yeah, like as soon as like she's walking with a noose, I would have just gone off because I know what they're fucking doing.
Right. And there is a resounding crack as the rope around her neck draws taut.
Fuck.
And
Wow.
her body
Crying.
is
She might be
left,
okay.
left dangling in the breeze as the crowd begins to disperse.
That's fucked up.
I'm not really surprised.
Why I did not want her to go with the burgomaster.
I know, but like,
I did not want to bring her back to the village.
But bringing her back to the village, bad idea already. But letting her with the burgomaster consigned her to death.
So we have no pet.
This is far too young to be useful to any of us, and it's also a werewolf.
yeah, it's not a dog. It's a werewolf. We should take it to the other werewolves.
Yeah.
The ones we killed.
The ones we didn't kill. Remember the freedom fighters that we were on the side of?
We killed them. Okay.
Everett is paralyzed, crying. I believe what he just saw.
Yep.
Grow up without a mom.
So is she just hanging up there? Can we cut her down or something?
Eventually, some other guards came and have taken her down.
I mean, we could. Actually, no, I don't think we're gonna. No. That's incredibly fucked up.
We have a revivify spell.
Yeah, I could have gone and tried to use Revivify if that was like we could just because I do genuinely want to save this person because it's really fucked up what they're doing.
Let's do it.
Because I could make it over there in time because I can fucking fly and use Revivify and cut her down.
And then what are you gonna do?
I literally can fly. I can just leave.
Really? You can just fly?
I can just fly.
And just fly out of town with her?
I don't think you
literally
can
could.
fly carrying someone else.
I have a strength of 18. I'm pretty sure I can carry her.
Yeah, well, if you were walking, I wouldn't argue with that, but it's a simple question of aerodynamics. It would be hard enough for a full-sized creature to fly, never mind doubling his body weight.
How heavy is our werewolves too? It's not like she was like a regular.
She wasn't a werewolf. She was a person when she was hung.
Talk about the puppy.
I genuinely want to actually save her because it's just. It's
Everett is desperately hoping.
I mean, they have taken down her body and they're getting ready to bury it in an unmarked grave. So I mean, if you can get to the body before they bury it, you know certainly Revivify is in play.
I mean, I'm gonna ask the rest of the group. Can I try and do that?
I'm all for killing these people.
Because, like, yeah, sure, she's a werewolf. still like just incredibly fucked up.
Everett is beside you. I'm beside you the whole way.
Like I will throw hands because holy shit, that's evil.
It's okay. Well, I don't
Can you
know.
follow them and find the unmarked grave? Then we could catch up to you. Or are you gonna wait till she's buried and then unbury her?
Well, it's only got a minute, so I mean, it's either it's already gone or we're talking as like time is, or just discussing this before we actually do anything about it.
Right. This is pre-discussion.
Yeah.
Everett
Because I
is
am
very
deeply
sure.
uncomfortable with them just sort of hanging her and be done with it.
But I don't think we want to make a big splash and have everyone know what we're doing either. That's just going to cause all kinds of problems for us going forward.
I mean, maybe here in Erasmus, but
How well do the guards? How well armed do the guards look?
How long to the what?
How well armed are the guards? Like, do they have good equipment? When they put up? Just from what we've seen.
Let me take a quick look at their. So, they got swords and crossbows.
it's nothing.
There's no way this is happening without a battle in some form.
I understand that.
I could hypnotic pattern them.
Yeah, I mean, they're town guards.
Yeah, but
Once they realize how deeply outmatched they are, they will stand down.
Little coin might get the trick. Get somebody to look the other way too.
Little coin might do that.
could pay him off to have them give us the body instead of bury it.
Because we have 1,251 gold in the party treasury. Not to mention a crapload of incredibly expensive materials here.
Yeah, with jewels and gems, we can afford it.
Jewels and shit. Like we could pay off a good amount of these just to do this.
You can have my
like
money.
50 gold.
So can you fly and catch up to them?
Yeah, I can easily do. Like if they're only just trying to remove her body now, I can just take off and fly.
And I'm running.
And maybe just say that you'd like to take charge of burying her. I don't know.
Yeah,
Be diplomatic.
I'll be diplomatic about it.
They're going off into the woods just outside of town, so it doesn't take you long to catch up with them.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try and I don't really know what to say here because I'm terrible at roleplay, but I'd like to try and convince them to I don't know, I'm just trying to think what to say because I'm shit with that.
Pardon me, good sir. Any good chance I could buy that corpse from you? I say, isn't it a beautiful day today?
Chancy will ask.
How many of them are there?
I can persuade him.
There's two of them.
Oh, there's only two.
And where are they currently as I catch up to them?
We'll say that they're heading off into the woods over in this direction.
So they're in the woods
I'm gonna
outside of the
catch
town.
up to them, and because I can quite literally just fly. Look, we spent quite a bit just getting her out of that forest. If you could just let us deal with this, a little personal.
What? You want to bury the body?
Yes.
Burgomaster will be mad if he knows we didn't do what he said.
Well, you'll be doing what he said, and I'm gonna just slide them. I'm gonna take some gold out of the treasury.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand them each 25 gold pieces. The Burgomaster will know you've done your job.
They wholeheartedly agree with you that this is an excellent plan, and they're going to go celebrate a successful burial at the 7 tables.
And if I still am capable of doing so, I'm gonna just, once they turn around, I'm gonna pull the Skrill of Revivify out
right.
and bring her back to 1 hit point, but I'd like to knock her unconscious. Not till she's making death saves, but till she can't move around, so they know she's gonna come back to life.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. You are able to resurrect her, and have done so outside of the outside of the purview, rather, of any town officials. Of course, if someone in town sees her alive again, they'll, the gig will be up. But
Bringing
presumably,
her back into town.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
I think we all need to leave town now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
For a few days.
I'm gonna just pick.
Well,
So they were carrying her on like a.
Alina is sees that you have her pup, and she says that she will leave immediately for the werewolf den on the western end of the valley.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just you being thrown off the side of the building and hung. That was just deeply uncomfortable.
you
Really.
should
I
we
was-
go with you? You want
Yeah, 'cause
company?
I could hold him for you.
She
So
she says she'll be all right. And that if she runs into more of her kind, she wouldn't want you guys anywhere near because that could get complicated.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like 1 hit point, so I'm just gonna give her like 10 points of lay on hands.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. That was so fucking uncomfortable to listen to about how they just kind of threw her off a building.
Right.
I'm gonna
Ugh.
cast healing. I'm gonna cast some healing on her too. Cast healing word.
All right.
She
You're
doesn't need it.
able to rescue Alina, reunite her with her child, and get her out of the area. So congratulations. Good work.
So if the that generous donation to the guards loosens their tongues, that we just buried her and we wanted to do a proper funeral, and that's all that we did.
That's all we
For
did.
25
For
25 gold.
grave.
For 25 gold,
What?
they're ready to claim that they buried her themselves, and that you guys
But
had
if we
nothing to
get
do with it.
drunk enough, just saying, we need a story.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna. I think we should probably just make a fake grave. If they come looking, they'll find something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Because I essentially just handed them both like the equivalent of 25 weeks of pay.
Right. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a big Christmas bonus.
That was a big Christmas bonus.
They're drinking.
Whoever would like to join them.
Please do not join them.
So is there any jobs available here, like things that need to be done?
Well, let's the activity this morning seems to be at the 7 tables. There's the fresh, shroud of snow that's blanketing the village from last night and the storm that blew through. You haven't had much interactions with the locals, as most of them prefer to remain hunkered down. But there's an aura of fear and superstition permeating the village, as the villagers whisper rumors of monsters, curses, and other evil portents. So there's a number of we can do this with the 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 common room at the 7 tables. is bustling with activity today. So there's lots of people about. And let's see among some of the rumors that the villagers have for you here. So and some of the gossip and whatnot. Um, so people are concerned that without Laszlo and Alina, there won't be enough furs to outlast the winter, and they're worried about paying the taxes required to Lord Strahd, as the furs represent a significant portion of those necessary fees. Um, Though some crops grow regardless of weather, there is not enough for the entire town to survive on should the winter persist longer than usual. Um, the burgomaster is getting ready to travel on business. He should be out. He should be gone for at least the rest of the afternoon. Um, Rumors of an artifact have been drawing a handful of outsiders to Erasmu lately, though most of them seem to come up missing shortly after their arrival, and that there is a new face around town, a resident by the name of Arik, A-R-I-K. Arik has been doing a lot of business with Filar, who owns the Eyes of Midnight store down in location 9 there.
And what about the Falinescues?
Well, the pup was tied to Glovia Falinescu's house. Glovia was close with Alina, and that is why Alina left. Tried to leave her child there, but unfortunately, Glovia was out of town. But as you're sitting here digesting some of these rumors and things, Grigori actually approaches you and introduces you to the owner of the Seven Tables, a man by the name of Marku. Grigori and let's see. So the I'm sorry, I'm just doing a bit of reading to make sure I don't give you the wrong information. So, Marku, after his introduction, starts, just a little bit of small talk, and he starts talking after long about the burgomaster and how he's really a greedy and arrogant person, filling his coffers and shelves with the labor of all the villagers.
So often the way it is, isn't it?
And
Politicians.
he says that there's been rumors of some kind of artifact, some heirloom silver box of some kind, that has been around, and that the storms seem tied with the arrival of this box, and a lot of the villagers are thinking that the turn in the weather has something to do with this artifact that people have been looking for. No one.
It's not normal to have snow this time of year.
Not this early.
Well, climate change.
Right.
I think Barovia is producing that much greenhouse gases. Not a lot of industry here. And not even a lot of sunlight, too.
All of the werewolf font is what's doing it.
That's what it is, yeah. It's like guano.
So,
Wolf version.
so where did this box come from?
It's
It just arrived.
something to do with the devil Strahd. He says as he curses, and kind of makes a superstitious gesture. Says something to do with that devil's past. Anything that has to do with him can't be any good. I tell you that. Perhaps if this thing could be removed from the area, the unnatural hardships of this winter could be alleviated. That is, of course, if that artifact and the weather are truly tied together.
And where is it purported to be?
Just in the general Erasnu region. Somebody apparently did some divining, and they couldn't narrow it down other than somewhere up here. So it's not sure if it's in the wilderness or if it's in the village itself or what.
That's a little vague.
Right.
Are they going to check it out, you think?
I think we need a little more information.
Yeah. A little vague.
Who's got that information? The Burgermeister? Master?
Maybe.
No, we trust him anyway.
The Burgermaster is left town at this point.
Let's burn his house down.
Would there be information inside the house?
Yeah.
We burn it down?
Yeah, I was like, does he keep guard? Who does the Burgermaster live alone?
He does, but he does have guards at his residence.
So they can.
And we have coin. I was just going to say that.
Maybe it
Talks
was.
around here.
Good thing we have a rogue in our party.
Yeah, maybe it would be worth looking around his house.
Yes. I like this plan.
And why is none of us a rogue? I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could wild shape into something and just walk in the house if you.
You can turn him invisible after he does that.
Ooh.
Remember the last time you wild shape into a spider and
Got stepped on.
Rogash.
Remember.
went into the cellar?
Oh, that was never in any cellar. It was up in the coffin.
In the coffin
when I
shop.
turned it.
No, didn't you turn into a spider and went into a basement and walked in on some seance? And we had to go downstairs?
It would just be reckless. I would never do something like that.
Let's
That's
not
true.
talk about that. That was
Like my sister might have done.
Ah.
Why do you bring that up?
because he walked into a cellar and, well,
I
Needless
walked
to
into a cellar?
needless to say, it didn't go well. Went very poorly.
I
Oh, we all
never
survived.
walked into. I don't remember walking in a cellar.
Yeah, because it wasn't you, it was Evie.
I think the point is we all survived, and we should give it another shot.
And now I have cat eyes.
I can turn two people invisible.
Not really an issue. It's something that I'm gonna think about for a lot.
I don't understand. You told me that you saw my sister. I don't understand.
Well, it wasn't really a saw. It was more that was just you. Like, we've already had this conversation. I think you're well aware of what your necklace does.
It's got the stone that I found. They found in my hand.
Yeah, and every so often it changes colors, and one time it's Eevee, sometimes it's not Eevee.
No. Oh, the stone is just gradually changing.
We have had this conversation before with
Yes,
both
I
of
know,
you.
and now
How do you know?
with both of us.
With both of you, we've had the Eevee and Everett conversation.
And
Baby and effort.
and wait, but my medallion is blue. It was always black, and now it's turned blue. It's actually
Yeah,
almost teal.
It
Why does
changed
it keep
colors
changing
strangely.
color?
RGB settings are probably off.
I'm emoting right now. Don't do this to me.
But I think we should like focus on the task at hand because we don't know when he'll be back.
Okay.
So we have to sneak in now.
Yes.
Less talk, more sneak.
Exactly. We can
Wait, so
literally
would you-
just.
So if two people could go in invisible, you just have to be really careful, like opening doors and stuff. I don't know if that would be better than being an ant or cockroach or something.
Mouse. I'll be a mouse.
You could be an invisible mouse.
Can you wild shape anybody else or just yourself?
It's me.
You can't. A mouse can't squeeze under the door.
No, but I could be a spider.
Yeah. I was
That would
thinking
close
maybe
the door.
something
Oh,
even a
fly.
little less conspicuous.
Cat.
Could be a tiny spider.
Yeah, it could be a tiny spider.
If you turn into a fly, you can travel faster, right?
Could fly. Yeah. I'm so looking forward to flying. It's actually with a bob and an arrow.
So the building is itself stout and sturdy looking, crafted from mostly brick and some petrified timbers. However, where I just saw it, let me find it here. There is a shingled roof hanging over the front door, creating a small area of cover from the snowfall where there are two armed men standing guard. Where did I just see it here? Okay. As you kind of look around the building, you can see that the cellar beneath the home's stone foundation contains a small ventilation opening barred with iron, just enough to keep it aired out. Removing the bars would be impossible, but I wanted to mention that as you were talking about shapeshifting and how you might get in.
I could turn into a mouse and crawl through the bars.
Absolutely, you could.
So maybe the rest of us like have to, look inconspicuous.
So let's out of game. I don't. That means I'm going to be the only one in the basement. So I don't know that that's fair to the rest.
Oh, we're not doing this again.
Can we find
Come on, what are the
into the
odds?
basement? Like a
The
cellar
odds
door?
are the odds are
Cellar
very
door.
high that I end up getting into my own domain of dread, Dan.
Well, it's also, you remember that Bob polymorphed back into his full
Yes, I
form.
became Eevee. I became Eevee again.
And so maybe that is the lesson learned, that if you go in recon as a spider or a mouse, don't change out of spider and mouse. Look around, see what you can get, and then go back out with your friends.
Heimlich, whatever the coffin guy was, stepped on me. Be an unspider.
Right.
But this house should be empty.
Except for the guards.
Right, but they're outside, right?
Right.
Do we know
And
there's
there's only one door.
There is a back door, but there are 3 guards back there, too.
Oh, okay.
So are we sure there's no inside?
There doesn't appear to be any activity inside the house.
Maybe we can distract the guards and then walk in by ourselves. If you don't want me in the basement by myself.
to, like, provide some sort of diversion that would require their immediate attention?
Yes.
Like setting the place on fire.
Setting something on fire. Is there like a garage or something?
Yeah, I mean, not this, but, oh, why don't I have any of those fun, like,
Vegetation,
or
illusion.
illusion things? Because I'm a
Does Fancy have any of those spells?
wizard.
Like a light show?
A fancy might have them. That's a good idea.
We have a bard perfect for distracting people.
Well, I have fairy fire.
The fairy fire really isn't going to do much to distract them other than just give us advantage on attacks, and we're not killing the guards.
I can do an enthralling performance.
You could do an enthralling performance.
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
That is
Yes.
perfect.
Some of this distract and some break in and recon.
These guards are pretty bored. You might be able to distract them by putting on a show. Enthralling performance actually could work.
How many
in this
other?
situation. There's 5 guards altogether that you see. 2 in the front, 3 in the back.
Can't wait to see what he performs.
I can enthrall 4 of them.
It has to be, I still believe in lost place.
Yeah. I'm thinking Johnny Cash.
Maybe just do either the front or maybe just the back door people then?
Yeah, let's do the back door.
Sure.
All right, so each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Let me look up.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I play a song for you? My name is Fancy.
Better be smooth criminal.
All right, so let's get rolling here. We want some charisma saving throws, is it? Wisdom saving throws against your spell DC 15.
Oh.
All right, so 2 out of the 3 are charmed by you.
There's only 3? Okay.
Right. Two of them, one of them's said he's seen better.
Ooh,
Fancy waves the other 2 in. Says, "Come here. I got a great performance for you."
That's good, Chantel.
amazing.
So yeah, you've got 2 of them charmed. What did you want to do with that?
Well,
They can take their buddy by the arm and drag him away. Carrying him to the crowd,
you
in the
know,
air.
I got a song for you. Red Solo Cup.
Or do you want
It's
to
a
just?
little cup.
Did you?
I don't know if you can do a retry on it though. I don't know
And
if
the
that makes
two
sense.
just distract the third one.
I'll do it. I'm a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can have him try and distract the.
If they're charmed, do they have to obey your command?
No, not necessarily obeying commands, but they tend to look at everything you do in a favorable light.
Yeah, I'm just trying to use suggestion, I guess.
Right.
Well, we really only have to distract them enough for Everett to turn into a mouse.
Actually, there's one other thing I can do.
Maybe tell them you need to use the bathroom and see if they'll let you inside.
Oh, actually, I'm going to do the same thing. If you want, I will run up and ask him if I could use the bathroom.
I could
Well,
cast
wouldn't-
command on that guy.
Wouldn't Fancy have to do it? Because they're like.
Oh, maybe.
But if Fancy could get them to open the door.
Can I try casting command on the one that isn't charmed?
You kind of have to sneak off to the side so you can do it discreetly, and he doesn't see you casting the spell. But yes.
Okay, I'll do like a little shuffle, and I'll try to cast command.
All right. What's your command?
It can only be
Listen.
one word.
Enjoy the music.
That's your command.
I'm insisting that he enjoys my music and is charmed by it.
So your command is chill.
I'm to sleep.
That's good.
All right. He's chilling.
All right, my work here is done. I'm gonna go smoke.
Well,
I try and go in and take a leak.
Yeah, the two of the guards are definitely going to just let you in. Now, the main floor of the house is warm and inviting. The inside of the home is decadent. The furniture is adorned with many flourishes and rich with deep, vibrant colors on the upholstery. The faint scent of spices and well-oiled leather fills the air.
Is there a window over on the side of the house?
There is.
I'm going to open the window
All right. Provide an entry later.
for my friends. Yes, for
Right.
anybody who's nearby. I whisper, "Come this way."
All right.
Very subtle.
The interior of the
Very-
home is simply laid out. To the right side of the entryway is a large hearth, above which hangs an oil painting of the burgomaster himself. In the corner sits a well-dressed canopy bed with overstuffed pillows and a footlocker at its base. The opposite end of the home contains a well-stocked larder, dining area, and a cabinet full of exotic liqueurs and spices.
Has everybody else arrived yet? Anybody else climbing the window yet?
Wait, if they're just gonna let us
I
go
close the
in.
window.
Yeah, I think we can, you know what, we can actually probably call it right there. We'll say you've gained access to the burgomaster's mansion. And we'll pick up next Monday night with the actual seeing what you find inside and what follows that. Because I think rather than have those details crammed in at the last minute here, we'll start fresh with them in our heads for next week. So there we go. It's been real again. Thank you everybody for turning out. It was another fun one. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Misty Fortunes and Absent Hearts storyline. We are into part 2 now. And admittedly, some of these adventures are a little clunky. So I can't necessarily speak to the overall super high quality of some of these Adventurers League things, but you guys did good with this transition, so I thank you for your assistance with that. and I guess that is a wrap for this week. So until
Great.
next week, everybody.
Cool.
Alrighty, Rue.
And Everett will continue to stare at his medallion and try and figure out what you guys are talking about.
I could sworn that we've had this conversation with Everett before.
We have absolutely
last
had
week.
this conversation.
yes, we
Yes,
did.
so I'm aware you've had the conversation. Doesn't understand what you're talking about.
He just refused to accept it, comprehend it.
Sister is gone. How can
Yeah.
she possibly be here?
You're
What
your
does this
own
medallion
sister.
have to do with it?
Wait, I have an idea. What if each have them write messages to each other?
Ooh, there's an idea.
Great idea.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I'm so glad you said it now so I can plan ahead.
I would have forgotten that.
And now Bob knows what it's like to be a DM.
Exactly.
Like, oh shit, my players thought of something that I didn't think of. Fuck.
I've accounted for a lot of things. That was not one I've accounted for.
Well, excellent.
That's
That's a
awesome.
perfect place to leave it then for this week.
Exactly.
All right, everybody, you have yourselves a good
great
one.
week.
Have a good week.
Good week,
everyone.
everyone.
You guys.
All right, bye bye.